Oh wait, dusty window. We didn't look at that. I wonder what it would be like living a normal life behind an ordinary window. It's hard to imagine. Oh, what is happening? To passerby, the apothecary looks like a simple shop that proudly advertises its purpose, right down to the lengthy name posted above the door: Gray's Apothecary, therapeutic medicines, patents, and tonics. But once inside, you realize the exterior facade was only a veil for an abundance of eccentric wares: tonics at home, medicinal devices, and all sorts of oddments litter the shelves. That the shop's dimly lit also strikes you as peculiar, but the Cyclops proprietor may have intended it that way. Perhaps to preserve his goods for longer. The sight of so many concoctions and apparatuses is enough to make one afraid of walking for fear of breaking anything, and praying for the resulting damage. Since the cave-dwelling Cyclops evolved to see well in the dark, you best not hide any indiscretions from the proprietor, so they can see in the dark. Web of roots? These roots are the least unnerving thing present in this room. I wonder if their natural art of gardening is feeding them something unique. Bottle cabinet. Glowing bottles, quite the eye catcher. I wonder how well they sell. Drawers? More drawers than one could find in an aristocrat's bedroom vanity are behind a hotel's front desk. Garden Gray. Garden Gray is one of the slimiest men I've ever seen, and I've seen a few. It's a good thing I haven't any business in this shop. Good morning, miss. Is there anything I can get for you? I'm looking for something for a friend. Do you have medicine that promotes growth in a person? Height, I mean. I've got this bottle of green leaves. The label promises to make a person taller. Now, one of my best sellers, so I'll let you have it for 3 pence. But does it work? I can't rightly say, but I've never noticed any of my customers suddenly up after. But I've never noticed any of my customers suddenly shooting up after buying it. I'm not a fan of keep buying stuff right now. Oh, well, we technically have enough. It's 3 pence. Happy to be of service. Anything else? No, but thank you. And they say he's slimy. Interesting. Up we go. Overground. Do we want? Ellie McBride, you're walking around. Ellie, can you wait? Greetings once more. Oh, have a good day, Father. God, that was his name that quick. Overground Station. Ah, no, let's go back to where we were. Cool, so we can travel with the wareways with the station. Makes sense. Gears and cogs. Gathering. Falling leaves. A drift of leaves swept into a neat pile by the breeze. Meaning winter is on the way. Oh, I can't stand the cold. Oh, we are putting her. Oh, I'm so sorry, my girl. Newspaper. We're trying. The hard-boiled scoop on the courtesan killer. Read on for the gory details. The story will boil your blood. Making a penny dreadful out of a senseless tragedy will certainly ruffle some feathers. Throw less than one might expect. No doubt the upper crust will give us a wide berth with news like this in vogue, save for those whose reputation is already beyond the pale. Oh, no, what's beyond the pale? Beyond what society deems acceptable. Makes a lady appreciate the likes of Cunningham, despite the drawbacks, and happier still to see the backs of this town soon enough. Although I haven't much time yet in the fair city, I keep looking into this mystery while I can. Chair. The wreckage of a wooden chair. Just about any old piece of furniture can be rehabilitated with a little care. She's trying to see the better things in life, I guess. Abandoned parasol. It's nice to think that London at least occasionally gets some sunshine to break up the gloom. I could almost use my own parasol today. Smelly crate. I'm gonna say she's trying to look at the beauty of the reality. She's kind of gloomy, but she's trying to see the beauty and stuff. A dropped crate of china, likely intended for the restaurant, accompanied by a nose pinch instinct. Let's investigate it. A dead, decomposing animal. Ghastly. Restaurant. I remember this place. Excellent curry. It's a shame they closed. Didn't we look at the newspaper? Yeah, we did. Anything in... Oh, the remedy. That's Eli. More gears and cogs. Gather. Pet broker. Cabriolet. Oh, it's a bird. The design priorities, the comforts of its passengers, a welcome change from previous iteration. Oh, he's not a bird. It's a man with a monkey. Salutations, Sir Willard Rathbone at your service. Have any of my fine specimens caught the fair lady's attention, or is it simply my friend Dulcimer? Ah, yes, the illustrious pet broker somehow still entertain the notion that he's been knighted. The monkey on his shoulder is handsome, at least. No title for Dulcimer yet? Dulcimer. Alas, Her Majesty has yet to recognize him with honors, but the day will come. The monkey will wear a knighthood better than some I have known. Comment on his ostrich. My, that's a fine ostrich you're riding. Does it have a name? This here is Wallace. Just let him smell you first, and he'll be your loyal confidant. I don't want to... He said it'll smell us, not the meat. Offer a hand. Marriage is still not in matrimony. He's having a bad day, never mind. I'm sure you'll be fast friends before long. Ask about his business. Caring for such exotic animals must be a difficult business. Is it profitable? Oh, prefer not to think about the profitability. One must do what one loves, not worry about such a petty thing as money. What a polite way to say to one that one is out of touch. Take the children begging on the streets. I'm afraid I must. Ooh. I don't want to end it. I wouldn't take them anywhere, but do go on. Oh crap! I didn't want to do that. Exactly. There they are, spending all their time begging for alms. Utter lack of character. Imagine if they simply adjusted their perspectives. Truly, every orphan could be a successful capitalist if only they tried harder. You don't see me moping around asking for donations simply because the price of food is twice what it was last year. Chin up, I say. Release a few hectares of their family's farmland and seize the day. Tally ho! If nothing else, the man has quite admirable optimism. Apparently, he is entirely taken with his vision of children living their dreams off the profits from leasing their lands, as he wipes a tear from his eye and waves me away with a handkerchief. Pardon me, miss, I need a moment. Really? Animal cages. Such calm creatures, either the broker tamed them well or they swiftly got used to being stared at by onlookers. Carriage. Horse-drawn carriages are being slowly phased out, but they're still more reliable than the newly steamed pirate cars. More gears. What? Are we going all the way around? I think we are. It's on this side, that's why. Gather. Bacon again. That's the butcher. We need more hope. Not the safest car out there. It looks like the whole thing will fall apart the second it moves. Huh. Hi again, Willard. I mean, we've seen everything here, technically. Anything here? Nope. At least that statue for sure. Marble statue. I bet that unlike Green Street, those people didn't ask the woman to pay a fortune before receiving a helping hand. Nope. Find a thread. Oh, talking to Dolores. Let's see what's outside. Another stat. Neptune. Ghastly. Who would ever imagine such a scene? The poor horse. Oh, is he killing the horse? I would expect this kind of thing in Paris. It seems out of place here. Alright, so bell jar, we're going. On the outside, the Bell Jar Hotel looks like the rest of grimy Surrey Square, but once you step inside, you might not believe the splendor. The interior boasted red carpeted hallways and spiraling stairs or glided banisters, and bellhops are dressed to the nines, with white silk shirts and swallowtail suit coats by Poole and Company. Nobody knows for sure who owns the building, but the rumor points to royal blood. In contrast to the East End's sooty streets, the Beljar's accommodations are notably upscale, like the oblong vessel it was named for. The hotel offers a vacuum of discretion for high society individuals seeking a plush locale away from Soho or Kensington, where they might otherwise be recognized. So, a really high class hotel. Well, meaning for high class. Loose coins. Grab them. Obviously. Water feature. The jar's water feature, elegant and calming. It must have cost a fortune. Tea service. A real silver tea service. I prefer coffee, but I quickly learned to keep that to myself in London. Oh, sorry. Miss Reed, how lovely to see you. It feels like we haven't talked in ages. Sorry and I became fast friends as soon as I moved into the Bell Jar. Indeed, my days seem to be consumed with fitting room from one place to another and back again. I'm going to need steampunk feet at some point. Are you still planning on leaving London? I'm always sad when clients of the better sort leave for greener pastures. I'm not sure. It's going to be a thorny issue and expensive. Yes, I know exactly what you mean. I would like to change myself, but some days I feel as though I'm rooting in place here like a blotted plant. The Bell Jar does suit you though, sorry. A classy establishment without the right kind of staff may as well be an overpowered flophouse. Rooming house. Oh, I almost forgot. I have something for you. Sorry fumbles around in the drawer for a moment before producing some kind of feather duster. It's a gift from that Mr. Cunningham. He asked me to pass it along. It's from Texas too. I thought it's fitting for an expatriate like yourself. Thank you. Before you go, 2 telegrams came for you this morning. One from Tenor Cunningham and one Teddy Redgrave. God's teeth, what a bother. Telegrams are getting far too long these days and coming too often. Good thing I'm leaving London. With the advent of automatons, much longer telegrams could now be wired for a cheaper sending price. Let's read. All right, Silvery, I'll take them off your hands. To the ever indomitable Miss Clara Reed. Here's something that'll really butter your bacon. The Lord of Braxton is hosting quite the shindig in a day's time, and I found myself an invitation to the whole Highfalutin affair. I want you there with bells on, sweet pea. It'll be a proper blowout. Oh, real showstopper. Lord Braxton is celebrating the purchase of some trinkets from Cairo, and suggests his guests dress the part. I've dug up just the jewelry for the evening, Miss Reed. You'll look absolutely stunning in it. I'll shine the queens of old. Of course it needs a proper dress to really sell the look. I found you just the thing. I'll be sending it along to your royal suite at the Bell Jar. So keep an eye out, sweet pea. If you like, find yourself for something nice to go with it, eh, Spitfire? Shame about the late notice, but you can't begin to imagine how hard it was to cop an invite to this thing. It's shaping up to be one hell of a night. Get your best dancing shoes out, Spitfire. Forever yours, Tenor. A party tomorrow evening upon Tenor's arms? Schmoozing, too much wine, and a cavalcade of London's most pretentious. What a dreaded shame I'll be off and away by then. Are you? Dear Miss Kara Reed, we had the pleasure of acquaintance during the Frobisher's case, but not much besides. All the same, I feel it's only fair to write to you. So I'm a hunter of frightening beasts by trade, and see my share of bounties come and go, though not all of them are fang or clawed. Plenty of call for bounties put out after regular and not so regular folks who cross their wrong covert or whatnot. I'm not usually apt to get involved, but it seems only fair to do you a good turn after you pulled my own fat from the fire doing that business with the slog Celtic monster. You got a bounty on your head, Miss. She has a bounty too? You got a bounty on your head, Miss Reed. A pretty pie. Do they all have bounties? A pretty price from high-flown family or another. Something about an unfortunate turn in America and the untimely death of one Gilbert Lancaster. As I said, it only seems fair to give you a running start from whatever ails you, if a little more. At least I could so. I figure. Best luck, Theodore Redgrave. P.S. Otto says hello. We met them with Atticus. The family Lancaster. Can't say I'm altogether surprised. Yet another reason to leave London behind me. Thanks, Yori. I better be up on my own. Shall we have a chat later? I better be on my way now. Shall we have a chat later? Oh yes, I can return to my duties as well, but let me know before you leave town so I can probably wish you well. Guest book. The name and the guest book are undeniable proof of hotel's premises. Lord Tennyson, and I missed him. Rotten luck. Kirek. The hotel's Kirek. Quite a useful way to determine who's in and out without asking, obviously. Castle painting. A castle of a hill at sunset. It calls to mind for away places, opulence, prestige, pretension. House painting. A country house overlooking the lake beneath a glowing gray sky. I'm guessing this will bring us to our room. Mahogany and gold trims trail along the wallpaper, and the paintings and fixtures are hung so high that they're an absolute nightmare for the maze to dust. The electric lamps are at the front fork of technical design, retrofitted to the oil lamp sockets of old, and the high ceiling is made for an airy abundance where style is favored over substance. Your telescope and other homespun necessity clash with the ornate decorations of the suite, where your clientele, including Tenor Cunningham, of seemingly bottomless pockets, you can well afford the monthly rate. The suite is a temporary residence as you've ever had since you left America, allowing for an escape from the chaos of London while at the same time never feeling exactly like home. Tea set. A porcelain tea set atop a dinette table whose marble is so polished I can see my own reflection. No, we're not making tea. Floral arrangement. Tenor left me these roses of several colors, the throned and arranged to near perfection. His attempts to win me over are flattering, but I escaped London on his dime. But if I escape London on his dime, then I'll be obliged to join him in the Republic of Texas, at least for a time. I shudder at the thought, although I'm not sure that part of the country is rather beautiful. There's a note here. Let's read it. Hey there, Spitfire. Thought of you when I saw those, so I snapped them right up. They remind me of the wildflowers in West Texas. Someday I'll take you to see the bloom. But these are roses. Spitfire. Don't know why he insists on using that nettlesome pet name. Pterodactyl. A deck of tarot cards. Back stateside, they become a high fashion, and it's whether they really tell one anything well. Flip a card. It's the Hangman. Should I take this as yet another firm reminder to handle my business and get closer and get clear of London? I want to go through the trunks. All packed and up and ready to go. If I ever manage to leave, I won't get trapped in London. I've escaped worse. Just need to stay light on my feet and one step ahead of danger. Let's go back to the lobby. Go back down. See you later, story. Flower pot. Oh, look at those poor dried out things. Not enough sun here either. Fancy rug. This is a genuine Persian, if I'm not mistaken. Sofa. I'm not likely to find anything else here. Alright, back to the square. I don't know who I want to talk to first, though. There was an area here that we didn't go to, though. That's at the Cable Street, the docks. Tenor Street, Beggars Lane. Let's see. Red Ladder Lane. Don't kind of figure that out. Ugly fan. Like, we need to. I'm gonna look at that fan. Felipe. Even Madame Zora upstairs at the Palladium. What does looks like a peacock. Let's do on the way back. Wonky camera. Oh, really wonky camera. $18 gray still. We're weary now. Well, I guess we would be, especially after them telling us that we need to spend double the money to try to leave now. Okay, still nothing. Nope. Pavel's Pinfold. That's what it was. Follow Tinfoil Alley, a skinny passage with brick walls, and find yourself a recessed enclosure where London's rollers are tenderly cared for rather than swiftly taken care of. Canvases sag on loose ropes above your head, and ladders flicker dimly in the murk. Among the rustling and skittering of tiny feet and claws, Pavel Gerard, proprietor, stands at the ready. The flood is made of wooden paving stones, and pieces cast away for large projects akin to his charges. Pavel is a scavenger at heart. The rice come in every size and receive all manner of words when they behave, displayed more prominently on the mischief of fancy cats. But Pavel trades in garden, berry rodents too. Often exotic snake owners often pay him a visit. It's a wonder the squeaking and scratching haven't driven Pavel mad, and the truth of his sound depends on who you're asking. Oh,